Well, I'm really excited about this fight. I don't know if you guys have watched it before. I doubt it because it doesn't have a ton of views. But it's Mike Perry versus David Mundell, and this is his last fight before he joined the UFC. So it's a while ago now. Let's check it out. 15 minutes worth of fighting. And if it's anything like what Mike Perry usually does, it's going to be good stuff. Special thanks. Not bad. Extreme Youth Sports. We don't have that in Canada. I know this is in Florida, so makes sense they would have an Extreme Youth Sports League. I love local MMA. If you're not supporting your local MMA shows, then you really got to go. It's worth it. It's worth the night out. I know it's better to just stay home and do nothing half the time, but if you ever got a chance, go to your local MMA shows. They really deserve it, those guys. It's super fun, too. I like it better than going to the big shows. Alright, let's skip ahead here. Boom. This part I don't really care about, but they're in the ring. There's Mike Perry. It's kind of got my haircut going. A little greasier looking. He almost looks like one of the guys from Chechnya. Right, that beard and the haircut. Even the shin guards on. That's wild. This is a pro fight. Why are they wearing shin guards? And they're wearing amateur MMA gloves, too. Like those really, really thick, kind of cushiony ones. Why the hell are they wearing shin guards, though? That's weird. I looked this up on Mike Perry's Wikipedia, and it says this is his 4th pro fight. Gracie Tampa. Let's do it. He looks in good shape, too. Like, Mike Perry's always looked jacked. His opponent has kind of more of that fighter body, but he looks like a bodybuilder almost. Like, he's got huge arms, which you don't get out of a lot of, like, MMA fighters. A little bit of footwork, cutting off the cage. Trying to work Mundell back into the fence. He has a good disciplined guard. I know Perry's done, like, a lot of boxing before this, and that's what it really looks like. Oh! Damn, the first punch landed. Took Perry right off his feet. Wrestles him to the mat. Full mount. Alright, and we're only 30 seconds in. It was a rough start for Perry, but if you know anything about him, that doesn't mean anything for the rest of the fight for Mike Perry. He'll take a shot and does not care. Alright, walking him down. Nice little cross block. Alright, the footwork from Mundell's not bad, right? He has a good game plan. He doesn't want to be stuck in front of him, doesn't want to be stuck against the fence. He's shifting left and right and setting up punches while he's doing it. Like, he's a good athlete, too. This is a good fight for Mike Perry. Yeah, good little double leg. Sprawled by Perry. Using an underhook to keep him standing. Alright. Blocking between the legs so Perry can't throw many knees. Right, he's trying to work Perry back into the fence, but he's a strong guy. I don't think he's going to let that happen easily. Right, kind of turned him pretty simply there. Not a lot of trouble. Knee to the leg, trying to level change. I think he's got his hands clasped together. Nope. Just a clean double leg. And he's sitting in half guard, which is one of the more dominant positions in MMA. Right, if you can sit in a half guard, there's no reason to really advance the position. But he tried to advance too quickly there, and he ended up losing the position. He should have just kept riding out that instead of immediately going for the back or switching to a mount. Just sit in the half guard, keep the pressure on him. That's what all the Russian Dagestani guys do. Fuck, he's got the look for it. Why does he keep doing it? Yeah, I like Mundell's right back to the footwork, though. He's not hesitating on that. He's got a style and a game plan, and he sticks to it, and it doesn't look like he's getting pulled out of it at all. Perry's head movement is non-existent, though. He's just marching forward. Right, and that's all he's pretty much happy to do, is just stand there and trade. So this is like classic. This is classic Mike Perry, and it's also modern Mike Perry. Right, again, just cutting off the cage, doing a lot of walking. He's not using really a lot of like intelligent footwork to work his opponent into the fence. He's just walking forward at him, which is obviously not the best idea. And he's being pretty obvious about what his game plan is here. Oh! Jesus! Oh my God, that took my breath away. The way it took him off his feet, he landed hard. He looked like he was KO'd. He was knocked out on his feet. It's amazing that he can keep going after that. Or they're going to let it keep going. I don't know. I thought he was knocked out. Wow. I can't believe he got saved by the bell there. That's insane. Oh my God. To get hit like that. Twice. The first shot and the last shot of the round basically did that to him. Alright. Took him off his feet, knocked him to his ass. Man, he's got a strong brain. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, smart. Jam him up. Maybe not smart, but better than just getting hit again, I guess. He almost ran right into another shot. Now he's mad, just throwing. Oh, it's not a bad guillotine, though. It is really locked up. And I like that he's going for a standing guillotine and not falling to a guard. I hate it when guys go for guillotines and they just jump directly to their back. Unless you're Brazilian, that just ain't your move. Good transition to a takedown. All right, smart. He used the guillotine to kind of like shift weight off of Mundell's leg. Picked it up, turned him. Easy peasy. Sponsored by Wing House. Oh, you guys don't see it. My head's in the way. But the timer is sponsored by Wing House. Full mount. Wow. This is a good second round already. It's a good fight. Full mount. Don't rush it, though. All right, and he rushed it. All right, should have just established his base, rode that mount out a little bit. All right, good looking control. Mundell's legs. Or with Mundell's legs. What's he doing? Right, he keeps setting up that power right hand in the same way every time. Or I guess left hand there. He switched to southpaw. Right, shifting left and right, and just as Perry's walking forward, right, changing his direction and throwing that punch at the same time. All right, just leaving the punch basically in his wake, and Perry runs right into it. All right, there it is again. All right, every time he's about to switch directions, he goes for it. So Perry should start making that read and realize, okay, right, just as he's about to switch directions, he's going to change, throw a strike, all right, and take that as an opportunity to counter. Because Mundell is really sort of like setting off. Oh! Gazelle hook! KO'd! Wow! What a knockout! Beautiful finish. Considering the way that first round went, Mundell really blew his gas tank. He didn't have much left to give him. Good fight. Yeah, he was basically knocked out that first round, and to come back like that is super impressive, and with like a badass knockout too. Good job, dude. Wonder if we get to hear Perry on the mic. Oh, wait. Talking shit to each other? Oh, wait. That's what I thought I saw when we were skipping through. Lifts the wrong hand. Oh, nope. That's funny. I can barely hear it.
Whoops. It happens. We can bleep that.
Yeah, adrenaline's rushing through his body.
Oh my god, these commentators are so fucking dumb. Shut up. As I talk over the rest of it. Alright, I guess that's that. Sweet. Hey, that was a good fight. I want to see that knockdown again in slow motion, though. We always got to go back. Watch these knockdowns in slow motion. Right at the end of the round, too. That was insane. Took him right off his feet. Alright. So again, right, moving straight in. Almost directly forwards. There's 5 seconds left in this round. And goes for that high kick. Not a bad idea to a guy who's shifting off like that. Right, cut him off with the kicks. Allow him to run into it. Boom. Wow. Yeah, and then the follow-up punch is really what took Perry out. And he's out there. Mundell just misses. Wow. That was insane. So literally, we're at 2 seconds left in this round. You guys don't see it because my head's in the way, but 2 seconds left in this round. Mundell's right shifting back. He's moving. Perry's following, right, sort of just running straight forward. And just like we were talking about before, almost every time Mundell starts to switch directions, he throws a strike with that movement, which is a good strategy. You don't want to move nakedly, but he does it almost every single time. So it's a good opportunity for Mike Perry to cut him off and KO him off of that switch. But he ended up getting hit a bunch. And then that follow-up from Mundell, too, right, really just knocked Perry out. Look at him smash his head off the mat. But he's still cognizant enough to, right, turn and roll away. And just survives. Wow, that is crazy. Okay, and then at the start of the round, that first knockdown was ridiculous, too. It was like basically the first punch. This is the very start of the round. First round. All right, Mike Perry's walking straight in at him. Mundell shifting left and right. He's light on his feet. He's a good athlete, though. Like, honestly, he's a really good fighter. I think both of these guys probably did pretty well. Well, I know Mike Perry did well after this. But Mundell, I'm not sure about. Maybe we should look more into him. But, yeah, we're about 5 seconds into the fight. Mike Perry's still walking straight forward. Right, some slight angling. Giving just enough space to start getting some reads. He's most likely not expecting something really explosive out of Mundell this early. Like he's planting his feet, little touches with the lead hand, shifting left and right. All right, some not bad head movement. Again, Mundell's footwork is really cool. All right, good use of a feint. So you started leaving the feints behind a little bit more, especially in that second round. Goes cross to the body, lead hook right over top. Wow. Just completely caught Perry off guard. He had no idea that strike was coming. Went cross the body, hook up top. Boom, brings him down into the mat. All right, continues to follow up. Yeah. Perry sprung back to his feet, though. Managed to survive. Didn't really get hit again after that. Oh, never mind. Got smashed again right there. Yeah, Mundell was really close to finishing this fight in the first round. Twice. So it makes sense that he almost gassed out in the second. He really gave it his all. But that finish, let's watch that finish. So Mundell goes for that same switch stance right hand. Sorry, left hand. He's moving. About 1 minute left in the round right now. Perry gazelle hooks in. So he didn't really set that up with much of a feint. But you see Perry sort of just cutting him off. Boom, gets hit. Let's watch this again. Does this leaping hook. Boom. Just clips the chin by the looks of things. Follows up with a right hand. He's keeping Mundell there. He's already hurt. And Perry just starts to unload. Go full fucking kill mode. Yeah. Got the read there. But he's still getting hit almost off of all of those switch crosses that Mundell throws. But finally has him pinned up against the fence, where he has a bit more opportunity to unload the type of striking that Perry likes, that brawling boxing style, which is why he does so well in bare knuckle nowadays. Because if you're the better brawler, you're going to win in bare knuckle, that's for sure. It's a technical brawl. Nice, moving with them. It's good stuff. Where's the finish? Let's give you that same gazelle hook again. Right, just clips him. Yeah, exact same punch. All right there. Boom. Leaping in with that gazelle hook. Follows up with the right hand. Missing, but then just finishes off with the ground and pound. Boom. Just smashing the side of his head. He's already out. Look at that hand just like dead on the mat. He's been out. And the ref is just watching that man get beat to death. Brutal. Just one. Like, what's the ref seeing here? He's like, I don't know. One more and we'll call it. That was a fun fight. Mike Perry. All right. Who would have knew he would have had a fun fight? Anyway, subscribe to the channel, guys. That was Mike Perry from the WCFL. Number 7, Mike Perry versus David Mundell.